Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the second week of October. Their advice, universe. I don't put dates because time is fluid. So you could be fluctuating from one situation to the next. So I do 4 readings a month. Please listen to all of them and see which one is fitting your life right now or your situation. Outcome. Pulling one more card and we're going to start your reading. But guys, I do digress. I really want you to listen to your moon zodiac reading this week only because of these planets in retrograde. There's a major perspective of how we are dealing with relationships, people, how we seem to the greater public, our image, and all of the above. But because these planets are in retrograde and they're in the form of communication in Libra, it is talking about how we show love, how we communicate our feelings to others. And it's not only just that, it's just things that you've buried, things that you stop thinking about. All of a sudden they resurface. All these feelings on how you apply yourself to a relationship or a colleague at work or with your family. So all of these are coming up for you guys right now. And you're just wondering, oh, my whole life I've done it something this way. Now I want to try something else and do it that way. So that's the vibe I was getting and channeling from you guys. The other thing I was getting from you before I start your reading, Gemini, is that you guys are transitioning from one situation to the next, like something here in the 3D realm. So I think some of you are transitioning from jobs or relationships. It's something big. And I think that there's a little bit of stress and anxiety on how you're doing this transition, if you're doing it at all. You're debating it, is the vibe I got. So at the bottom of the deck, there's 5 of Imps. You're arguing with somebody, obstacles, challenges, blocks, fighting with somebody that you are either working with or collaborating with. When I say collaborating, it could be anybody you working with them. It could be emotionally or physically or financially. This is you wanting more information. You've decided to make a move regarding something, Gemini, and now you're looking over your back to see if it's either going to bite you in the ass, haunt you, or if you made the right judgment call. High Priestess, this is you trying to use your intuition to guide you. But also, this is somebody that you stopped talking to in regards to somebody you used to be involved with heavily. You are going towards you recently received an offer by somebody that gave you this is the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Somebody recently made you an offer that made you very happy, both of you happy. This is duality. So I'm inclined to feel as if this is love related. Yeah, you walked away from something or someone from your recent past and you were debating if that was the right decision that you made. I think you left a marriage or a heavy duty relationship and then somebody else came along and kind of like piqued your desire. This is relationship, this is foundation, this is marriage, right? That's the pillars to your home. And then after that is the 7 of Swords. Somebody sneaking away, somebody ghosting, someone cheating, someone doing something like that. Trying to find or restore balance into your life. You went towards this new opportunity that came with you and someone else to make you both happy. So you tried to use your internal guide to see if you made the right judgment call because you keep looking over your shoulder. And this is you now trying to collaborate with that person, but now you're finding yourselves in some kind of fights, arguments, and challenges. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Because in your situation, I have this King of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is somebody who loves you or is coming in to tell you how they feel about you. This is somebody that just stopped, the whole defense act. And this is somebody probably from your recent past because this is death in reverse. It's not over, or at least it's not to them. What's coming towards you, though, is personal wish fulfillment. Something's going to make you happy. What you don't see coming. Damn, there could be an Aries coming your way. Not doesn't have to be, but this Emperor is somebody that's older than you or a father figure. You have kids with this person or they just have kids or they could actually be your father, but you have to make a judgment call regarding this person and it's got you up at night stressing. You're stressed as fuck regarding this situation. in your advice position, the Hermit over here is telling you, you need to go. Take a time out, go within, and from all your life lessons, what I was telling you earlier when I was channeling at the beginning of this reading, you have to take all your past life lessons and apply them right now. With all the Mercury planets in retrograde, it's likely to make you think differently than you used to. So it's saying use your internal wisdom, use the enlightenment that you've gotten most of your life from all your past life relationships and apply it here now. But definitely take a time out, take a beat before you make your decision in your outcome. Here you are waiting for something or someone that you've invested time and energy in, even money. So let's go ahead and start clarifying. What is this King of Ghosts? This person that loves you is not arguing with you anymore. They're not fighting. They're not going to be defensive because you were arguing over here. But now over here, they stopped the whole defensive act. It's something that they don't want to end, this person that loves you. You know who I'm talking about. It could be a water sign. Don't know. Yeah, there's that Seven of Swords. No, Six of Wands. There's a level of success here. There's a huge level of success with this person. Okay, so here's what happened. They came and gave you the truth. They said, listen, I want a clean slate with you, Gemini, but we will start from honesty, truth, clarity. And they tell you something. They tell you the truth about a situation of an ending that you recently had with this person. They tell you how fucking happy they were with you and how happy you made them. This person could be a fire sign or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But this is how it started. This is how it initiated. After you walked away, Gemini, this person sent you messages of passion. And they're sitting here telling you how happy you made them feel. You know, and they're really sad that you fucking ended it or that they ended it. And they want a fresh new beginning based off of honesty and clarity. And when this happens, because this is all those things are clarifying what's not over, how they feel about you, and they're stopping the whole defensive act bullshit. And when this happens, there's a level of success here. That's why what's coming towards you is wish fulfillment. So let's go see what's happening over here. What's this Nine of Ghosts? So you're really happy, whoever this is that's coming forward and telling you all these things, telling you what you want to hear. But then somebody else comes along and throws a wrench in your work. Let's see what that is. What's this Nine of Ghosts, please? Okay. Healing. When this happens, this heals you. Then there you are again collaborating with this person. Well, you have a decision to make between two people, two roads, two things, two situations. And you don't know what to do. You're really torn. Because you really are thinking about moving forward in your life, but you're still holding on to your past over here. So you're really torn and you don't know what to do. Because now after you've healed, this person's like, oh yeah, now I want to work with you. Now I want to collaborate. Although this gives you personal wish fulfillment, this is also what's going on behind the scenes with you. And then the other card that I kind of put down is, yeah, they came and they either offered you an apology or some emotional message that you wanted to hear, Gemini. So what's this Emperor, the Nine of Bats, and Judgment? So now you have to make a judgment call regarding this person. What's Emperor, Judgment, Nine of Bats, please? Thank you. Yeah, this person offered you a solid new beginning. And Judgment is clarifying judgment. It's just doubling down. This is somebody you know. This is your past or your recent past. These two cards are one and the same. And when this happens, it's stressing you the fuck out. Because this Emperor comes along and gives you some new tangible solid offer. This Aries person doesn't have to be Aries. They're a businessman. They're older than you. They're just, you know, They make you an offer. When they make you this offer, you're stressed. You don't know what to do. And there you go, into the hermit mode, in your advice position. 2 cards, one and the same. Let's see, universe, angel, spirit guides, what other advice can you give Gemini with this besides going into hermit mode and using their internal enlightenment and wisdom? Let's clarify the hermit or add to, please. Thank you. You need more information, is what it's telling me. You might need to do a little stalky. Or at least you feel that way, that you need to stalk the situation just a little bit, you know, because you're trying to think. Here you are. You're like, I'm thinking, but I think I need more information. I'm not sure. You're viewing your options. You're like, well, do I let go of the past and move on with somebody new that I recently met? Or I do the thing that was solid. So you're reviewing your options. You're trying to really figure out in your mind what's the best judgment call for you. That's going to work out for you. Of course, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this person excites you. So you're having a tough time between your morality and your reality. So you're like struggling between something that you know is stable and functioning versus something else that makes you happy, that's passionate and exciting, because you're so over the past. You're beyond fucking over it, Gemini. And you don't want this anymore. You don't want these sleepless nights. You're done. At the moment, you might actually be single and you're thinking about it. If not, you could be thinking about being single. So in your advice, all those things I just got done telling you, Gemini, it's telling you you need to consider all those options for yourself. It's just telling me where your frame of mind is right now. But you might need a little bit more information. That's why taking a beat, taking a step, especially after the planets go direct, which is like after the 18th, so it's soon enough. I feel the clouds are going to part. The light is going to come out and you're going to know what to do. Because at the bottom of the deck is the world, which is awesome, which means it's a new chapter for you. You were waiting for something or someone here that you did invest some time and energy into. Could be money also. What is this 3 and the 7 of Pentacles, please? You're waiting for that cup of love. You're waiting for that person to come and tell you how they feel about you. Temperance. Yeah, it's talking about balance, patience, healing. Ace of Cups, emotional new beginning. And then this is, what's this card? And it fell upside down. The 8 of Cups. No, sorry, 9 of Cups, but in reverse. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, Gemini, that you recently had, that you invested time and energy in, you are being patient. You are waiting for it patiently over here. It's saying, because you do want that cup of love. And it might not, and I think that's the only thing that's blocking you right now. I think that if you might be wanting to move forward towards this new person, but you're waiting for that person to tell you how they feel about you. I know it sounds very confusing, but somebody here is professing their feelings, but I think you're waiting to hear on somebody else's feelings. You're having a hard time trying to decide between transitioning yourself from a heavy-duty past relationship into another one. But the fact that you're waiting here in your outcome position tells me things will shift and change. You're definitely, some of you are waiting for a reunion, a reconciliation. It's interesting. So right now you guys are all in your head. You're ruminating what is the right judgment call for you. That's what's happening the second week of October. I think, divination wise, what I'm seeing here that's coming towards you is the universe pretty much is testing you. They want to see, they're testing your resolve, what you want. Do you want to go back to your past? They'll give it to you. Do you want the new person? They'll give it to you. Because it's all about free will, Gemini. The universe, yes, there is some divination, but what they do is they present you offers. And then they wait for you to see, because when you make a decision and it's a fork in the road, it's a whole new journey. It's a whole new life. And they're going to give you what you want. Some of us repeat cycles. And we keep repeating cycles with past partners because we haven't learned our lesson. That's where you are right now. So I think there's a major transitioning happening for you guys between the second, third, and fourth week of October. It's very interesting. Let me see what's going on. You would need a personal reading, because then you would sit there. If you do a personal reading with somebody, Gemini, they can sit there and tell you, okay, if you choose this person, this is what's going to happen. If you choose this person, that's what's going to happen. And then there's you, what you want. What do you want? Yeah, you've recently been retreat. You recently are separated from someone. So some of you are just only dealing with one person and you want them to come back. I mean, I see somebody here professing their love for you. The bottom of the deck, deception. Someone is wearing a false mask. Be careful that this person could be deceiving themselves, or you are deceiving yourself. It could also be like them deceiving you. Past life relationship. This tells me for some of you guys it's karmic. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see some advice cards here for you guys. What's the advice for Gemini? Wow. Stay tuned for your third week in October. See what's going on with you. Here's your card. Communication is key. So I feel that, Gemini, you really need to sit there and say to everybody that you're dealing with what it is that you want. And if you don't hear what you want to hear, then it's time to cut this person out. So if you're not hearing the words you want to hear, because I see deception here, we don't want to deceive ourselves. That's why it's sitting here saying communication is key. The energy to gaining momentum. It is. You're going to come to a conclusion very soon. A new romantic cycle begins. I knew it. Either you're rekindling something with this person from your recent past, or this is the new person and you're like moving on and you're like, fuck it, fresh and clean and new. For a lot of you. The bottom of the deck. If any of you have any insecurity, you got to scratch that right now. If you're sitting here saying to yourself, you're not going to get better than this recent past person, you're deceiving yourself. You can definitely do better. You are amazing. You are great, Gemini. Sorry, yelling because the kids in the background are yelling. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Please leave me your comments and I will see you on the next one, Gemini.